Out the slums of the motherfucking Northwest, making their way through the cities in the forest. Y'all now tuned to the Jeff and Greg podcast. This shit like a log from a dog's ass. So drink your box of cheap beer till you so trash. You about to laugh and shit your pants, and that's a known fact. Greg might be on some magic mushroom, she got no class. So Jeff the pole is swinging when obviously he ain't got no gas. Go past the gold hash, cause laughs is in the forecast. More beer, get more smashed than clean talk at the doormat. Grab your popcorn, funny rings, and an egg roll. Till it's spread and legs, so I love the Jeff and Greg show. From the IDA, how it'll help you with your day, bro. Hey, yo, Joe's a sponsor, Jeff is whiter than that yayo. But rather, there's some labels, got some crazy shit to say, though. Cussing like they bosses took them off the fucking payroll. Some call it a grind, but we call it the sarcophagus. Comedy kings, drinking beer, sitting around just talking shit. Jeff and Greg, snatching confidence out your accomplishments. Listen close and get off all these thoughts from this, I promise this.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
I reckon a pancake.
Yeah. Buttholes.
Oh, well,
Man,
that was
up,
an
dude?
abrupt
What's
ending.
up?
Just shuts right down.
What's up?
What's up, everybody? We are back. This is the Jeff and Greg podcast coming at you live from Grey Bush Studios.
Yeah, okay. Episode 213.
2-1.
Hell yeah, dude. This is actually the first episode of the new year, man.
Yeah.
If everybody's like curious, like
213.
like where have you guys been at?
2023.
We fucking completely revamped the whole episode.
Oh yeah, everything is different. Like we spent.
Whoa, what was that?
We spent the last week remodeling.
Yep. All new equipment.
Yeah. Completely.
All new beers in the fridge. You know, we got to have them 2023 beers popping off.
Yeah.
You know, got a couple new fish.
Right.
Yep.
New table,
new table,
new paint, and
paint.
artwork.
Yep.
Yeah.
Speaking of table, you were actually working on the table this weekend, aren't you? Possibly.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to start working on it.
Got a bunch of stuff from the Home Deeps.
Yeah. Well,
from that Home Deeps.
So much has happened since the last podcast.
So much, dude. I got so many stories that are running through my head.
Really?
Yeah. I cooked a giant fucking ham.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not on Christmas.
Well, okay.
Yeah, 2 days after Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah. When nobody was around. There's like 4 of us eating ham.
Right.
We've been eating ham ever since then.
Yeah, that happens.
There's a lot of ham.
That happens when you get a big ham.
No, dude, look at me. There's so much ham. Help me. Help me eat the ham. I can't eat it all.
You don't have to.
I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do with all this extra ham. There's so much extra ham. Like, I feel like, oh my God, if we throw this away, God's going to be like, you're dead. You're dead to me. These people that could be eating this ham right now that need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like that with the prime rib. I was lousy with prime rib.
Dude,
man.
you should have brought me a piece. Yeah.
Blake
was telling us a story today, and I don't mean to bring him into the equation right now, but he said his friend brought him his leftover prime rib, and it was a chunk of it.
Really?
And I was like, what? I know some people that got sick of prime rib too, but I never heard a fucking peep about what he did with it.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to be real disappointed then when I tell you what I did. Yeah. So I made a beautiful prime rib for Christmas Eve. I think we talked about that going down.
Right.
And then there was probably like a good 4-inch slab left. Mm-hmm. And I treated myself to it for about 2 or 3 days after that.
Right.
Little thin pieces.
Yeah.
And then enough time went by, and it just kind of sat there. And then
didn't hear a peep about it.
And then I put it in a freezer bag, like a Ziploc freezer bag, and it was just in the fridge. And then a couple of days ago, I opened it up. I was like, oh, I'm feeling it again. I'm going to get me a little bit. And it just didn't.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't smell
didn't
quite
pass
right.
that smell test.
And I was like, you know what? I think it's been enough time now. I think it turned and so I
it's
just
bad.
I just threw it right in the trash.
It's doing crimes now.
Yeah, it turned evil.
Yeah, it's like, not good for you anymore. Yeah.
So
that's a shame.
Waited too long, and then I just threw it away.
Sometimes I can always tell with the smell test, especially on things like roast beef. It's hard to tell.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So the other day, I was eating a roast beef sandwich,
as I would,
normal, like mustard, mayo,
Okay.
And my wife saw, "Oh, did you check that meat? I think it's bad." And I was like, "What?" So yeah, the meats. I think the meats are all bad because we get a lot of lunch meat, and sometimes does it get rotated through?
Sure.
So anyway, we opened up. I think it was like turkey or whatever, and it was like all slimy and shit. And I was like, "Oh, this shit's fucking horrible." Like we threw it away, and then she's all, "I think the roast beef's bad too." I was like, "Nah, I just ate some roast beef," and she like opened it up, and like the top part was kind of slimy, and I was like, "Oh no." I think I ate bad pastrami or roast beef or whatever.
But you're all right, though, right?
Yeah, I turned out okay, but I don't know if I turned out okay, but I was okay.
But you didn't get sick off it?
I didn't get sick off it, but we did end up throwing it away, and I was like, yeah, I don't know.
That just boosted your immune system a little bit. That's
okay. It's all like, oh yeah, here we go. You got some penicillin. What's up?
Yeah, you're good now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how was your Christmas Eve, Christmas, all that stuff?
Oh yeah, because we haven't done one since then, right?
Yeah.
Christmas was great, man. It was real chill, mellow. We had a good Christmas Eve. We always go. The whole family gets together and we do like one little present each. Everybody gets a little present, and at least the kids, the grandkids, and the kids do. But after that, we kind of just Christmas rolled around. It was real mellow, just chilled. It was a good time, man. New Year's Eve, I think I was in bed by 7:45 on Christmas or New Year's Eve. I mean, went to bed super early.
You went to bed when?
7:45
on Christmas Eve.
No, on New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve. Oh,
New Year's Eve. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I didn't go to bed till like 2 a.m. on Christmas Eve. It was brutal.
Yeah.
For some reason, just could not. Like
you couldn't fall asleep or just too much shit going on?
Like there was like the kids were already in bed. We didn't get back till late from the little party get together.
Sure.
And then we had to set some shit out and like take care of some shit.
Yeah.
It's just like I think it was like 2 in the morning.
Do your kids sleep in on Christmas?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they usually do.
Mine do not. Yeah. Even the older ones.
Mm-hmm. My oldest ones never did, but my youngest ones do. They don't give a shit.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, it's Christmas.
Yeah, it was the same over here.
9 o'clock.
It was like Christmas Eve went late, and then had to do some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it was probably like 1 or something like that, 1:30, something like that before we went to bed on Christmas Eve.
And they were up at 3:30?
No, it was like 5:30, 5:30, something like that.
Yeah.
It was way too early.
Fucking early.
Yeah.
Dude, that's brutal.
Yeah.
That's so early.
Yeah.
I noticed your lights are already like not even on anymore. Or you started taking them down already?
No, but soon, as the snow melts and the things thaw, I'm going to start pulling them out and putting them away.
I was rolling down the street and the number one guy, he had them on still. So I was like, oh shit, these are pretty dope. And then I was rolling out. I was like, nothing to compare them to. I was like, oh, where's number 2 at? Like, just didn't see me.
Number 2.
Number 1 in our hearts, though. Let's just say that.
Right.
Number one in our hearts.
Yeah.
Number 2 on paper, though. Yeah. Well, I guess when you're number 1, you just got to keep it up a little bit longer, right? Like everybody expects you to like play it out a little bit longer, right? Is that what it is?
Yeah, that must be it.
Yeah.
That
like,
must
well, we gave you this complimentary basket of meats and cheeses.
Yeah.
You got to keep it up. It's in the contract. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I was number 1 last year.
Yeah.
I won.
You kept that shit going for a long time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, deep into March.
No.
I remember rolling through here on my birthday, and it was like fucking lit up like a Christmas vacation over here.
Huh. No. It was probably all down by then.
No, it was up. Remember distinctly.
Anyway. No one's really rubbed that in yet to me recently. So
recently?
Thanks for that. You're keeping me humble. Appreciate that.
Well, like I said, you're number one in our hearts, bro.
People's choice.
Yeah. Well, you're number one in my heart. Okay. Let's just say that.
Well, I have. You remember how I told you how there was a family that came up to the door?
Oh yeah, they sang you a Christmas carol.
They sang us a Christmas carol, and they gave us a plate of treats. And
was it Silent Night?
No, it was just probably like Jingle Bells, I think.
Holy, did it go like that? Holy Night?
No, it was Jingle Bells.
How did it go? How do you know it was Jingle Bells?
Because the words go Jingle Bells, Jingle Bells.
You're wrong.
Like that's how it goes,
right?
Yeah. So that happened, right? Remember I told that story.
Oh, right.
Well, Greg, I'll have you know, Christmas Eve evening, in the evening on Christmas Eve, we're all sitting around, doing our thing.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, there's a little ding dong.
Oh, yeah.
And we're like, what? Who could be at the door at this hour?
On Christmas Eve?
On Christmas Eve. Who comes to the door of someone's house, right?
Yeah.
I open the door.
Jolly St. Nick.
Santa himself.
Yeah.
Kris Kringle, if you will.
Yeah.
No, so I opened
Nicolas Cage.
Sylvester Stallone. So I opened the door.
And Cuba Gooding Jr. was there.
He's like, you want these cheeseburgers? So I opened the door. I don't know why.
Was that him? Was that him in that movie?
No, it wasn't.
Jeez, I was going to say.
It wasn't. But he's going through some shit right now.
Oh,
so
is he?
He's probably trying to make some money.
Right. Okay.
I think he got Me Too'd a little bit.
Ooh.
No, actually, I think it was pure rape.
Damn.
Anyway, he might have been let off. I'm not sure. So it's getting deep into the evening on Christmas Eve, and I hear a little ding dong at the door. Yeah. So I open the door, and there's another small family standing on my porch.
Not the same one?
No, it's a fully different family.
Okay.
3 kids and a mom.
Right.
Little girl standing in the front, and the mom says, she said, every year we in our neighborhood, we choose 3 houses that we think have the best Christmas lights. And she said, yours is our favorite this year. And she handed me this little container full of homemade cookies and treats. And it had a little note on the top of it. And it said, it was like a whole paragraph, but it was like explaining what they're doing. It's like, we pick our favorite Christmas lights, and you win.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a pretty cool.
They came to our door.
That's a pretty cool tradition.
Yeah.
I was thinking about starting something like that next year. And we're going to go around and do like a people's choice. And we're going to have like a big thing for Ammon, I think, just for the city.
Just for the city of Ammon, right? You're going to do your own thing separate from the city's competition?
What, are you saying the city already does one?
Yeah.
What's it called? I was thinking about calling ours like the People's Choice.
Yeah, they've got
awards.
They've got that. They've got that category. I didn't win that one.
Oh. You won something though, right? You got pretty deep in it, right? Like high up there on the echelon.
Yeah, second place, man.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Listen, man.
Yeah. The first place house is just like right down the street.
Yeah.
They still have their lights on. That's all I'm saying.
What is he trying to prove?
He's just rubbing it in at this point.
He's not. He's just.
Is he old? Is he an old retired military guy?
I don't know what he's older than me.
Yeah. They used to fly B-52s in the war.
No, he's not cool.
No, he's just old. He kind of shits his underwear every once in a while.
Probably.
He smells really bad.
Yeah. I think he makes dentures in his basement.
And that's why that's why they use like the net lighting, because it's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody can win if you wouldn't use net lighting.
That's what I keep saying.
Yeah.
Jesus.
H Christ.
Yeah, let's throw some net lights on there.
Yeah, that's how you win.
It's no creativity.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
No love of the game.
Yeah, none. Let's take the easy way out.
Right.
Yeah. No, I guess it worked for him, though.
That is true.
Can't fault him for that.
Yeah. Next year, I'm coming for that strap, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm coming for that strap.
What are you going to do different?
I've got ideas.
Already, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. That's pretty impressive.
I've already bought 4 full new big reels of lights.
It's a lot. Did you get some on sale?
Yeah.
Ooh. That's sexy.
Yep.
Are you going to do any kind of music synchronizations?
Not yet. I'm not there yet.
Right.
Eventually,
but by the time Christmas rolls around next year, you might be.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Just keep buying shit throughout the year. You'll be fine.
Yeah, Amazon's always open.
Yeah. And fuck vacations and kids stuff. Like, just spend all your money
I
on
think
that.
the family will understand.
Yeah. Oh,
Like,
they will.
They're like, can we
Yeah.
go to
Everybody's
McDonald's?
watched enough Ricky
Like,
Bobby
I
to know
told
if you ain't first, you last.
I told you every spare cent is going to Christmas lights this year.
Yeah. And they would, I don't think you would hear a peep at anybody.
No,
for that.
they'd be like, you're right, Dad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll just eat ramen.
All year.
Yeah.
Dude, do you know how many lights you would have if you just ate ramen every day?
Fuck.
Your house would you could see your house from space.
I might have to buy like a
You would have to buy another property.
A generator.
You have to buy another house. Just fucking put them together. Just buy a couple of trailers. Some RVs.
Just
set
a
them up.
bunch of net lights.
All net lights everywhere.
Yeah.
Just
I'm just
all
going to lay them
stitched
across
together.
my whole lawn. Just the whole fucking lawn is just net lights.
Yo, that'd be dope, though. Don't step on my fucking lawn. Anyway, man.
Yeah.
I know what you were going for. I thought your house looked great.
Thanks, dude.
I still do. Still do.
I was vindicated by the people.
Right.
I got lots of messages
Yeah.
and lots of personal,
Yeah.
people saying, you know what?
Yeah. Remind me to send those families Venmo money. Gotta pay him.
What? You just trying to shut me up? Like, will you guys fucking
Just
say
go
this
over
shit
there,
looks
please.
good?
He's fucking in the dumps, all right? Can you just go over there, make up some bullshit?
Would it kill you guys to just fucking say it was good?
So fucked up. Yeah, man. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna start decorating my house too.
You should.
Yeah, you gotta start somewhere.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't have a lot of cool, like, convenient light spots for mine.
Yeah,
I have to figure it out.
that's it. Yeah, that's why they make extension cords.
Mm-hmm.
You can pretty much go anywhere you want.
That's what I hear.
Yeah.
That's what I hear.
Yep. So we had Christmas.
Yeah,
It was
I think that's a given. It is a new year, so we did have Christmas.
yeah. We missed an episode last week, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But we threw a surprise party for one of my kids.
Oh,
it was
yeah. Sweet 16 party, right?
Sweet 16 party, yeah.
Damn.
So we blew out. We had this big, huge surprise party on Friday night last week.
Right.
Went over pretty good. But prevented us from being
From
able
the cast?
to do a podcast.
That's all right.
Yeah.
How was the party? Was it amazing?
It was good. You know what I did?
You guys rented out a venue for that? Looked
Yeah.
like you guys had a big venue for that.
Yeah, it was pretty huge.
Yeah. It was huge, like a gymnasium or something.
It was an entire middle school.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. That was kind of cool, actually. We brought, we had a ton of people there, but we got a whole bunch of Nerf guns.
Mm-hmm.
We bought like 500 rounds of darts.
Wow.
And we just opened up the building, and they like just ran around having a huge Nerf war.
That's cool.
It was fun.
That is
They
cool.
played some hide and seek and listened to some music and had like a
You guys
selfie photo
bring
booth.
Bum boxes around?
No, unneeded.
Really?
The building has this amazing sound system.
Wow.
Yeah, it was cool.
That is cool.
Yeah, so it was pretty fun.
Lucky. Yeah. So that was good then.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then we had New Year's Eve the next day.
Oh, wow.
Did you really fucking go hard?
On New Year's Eve?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, that's the day you said you went to bed at like 7:45.
Yeah. I actually lied. I did go to bed. I think I made it to like 11:30, and I was like, I'm fucking tired. Nobody at my house is like doing anything for it.
Uh-huh.
I think I was just chilling, and I was like, I'm fucking going to bed. I'm tired.
Yeah.
We didn't have any snacks or anything.
We didn't really go crazy. We had like a couple of the kids had some friends over, and so we just like played some games and had a bunch of junk food.
Yeah. So it's different if you have like some junk food and maybe some people over.
Yeah, dude. One of our kids has this game on his Switch, his Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's freaking called, but it's this cool like there's like trivia games and like all these different kinds of games on it.
Right.
But you know how you hook your Switch up to the dock and it goes up on your TV?
Yeah.
Well, there's a code and you download this app on your phone.
Right.
And so everyone in the room can download this app on their phone and then put this special code in that pops up on the TV, and it puts everybody in the room on their phones as a player on the game.
Mm-hmm.
And then it like asks you questions, and it's like a trivia game where there's different kinds of games, and so it all goes through the TV. It's pretty fucking cool.
Oh, that is cool.
So we did that on New Year's Eve for actually we lost track of time, and I was like, yo, it's like 2 minutes till midnight.
Yeah.
And then I went out and lit off some fireworks.
Yeah, I saw that. You guys did light off a firework.
Just one.
Yeah. I heard some fireworks going on.
Actually, it's kind of weird because nobody really gave a shit that it was New Year's.
Yeah.
I actually went outside and lit the firework off by myself. And then I brought the tube in.
Uh-huh.
You know, there's like the tube that you launch the mortars off with.
Yeah.
I grabbed it and I ran in the house, not thinking of it, but it was full of the like smoke.
Yeah.
From the thing shooting off, and it smells like pure sulfur, you know. And I was just upstairs with it. Just for like 10 seconds, I walked through the house and put it out in the garage.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, all the kids are downstairs. They're like, "Oh, what's that fucking smell?" They had no idea that I lit a firework off, and they're all coming upstairs like thinking that somebody farted really bad. They're all freaking out, and like, they didn't believe me that it was the firework tube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man.
Yep. Cool. That was a cool story.
Thanks, dude.
You're welcome.
You good?
Yeah, man.
What else is going on, bro?
Oh, new year, new me.
Oh, you got some resolutions, do you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's hear them.
So the first one is to lose weight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I'm way overweight.
Okay.
I don't know if you've noticed.
No, I didn't notice. You look svelte. You look dapper.
Do I?
Like the puppy.
Oh, yeah. Just a couple colors. A couple different colors. Black and blue. Like somebody's been beating me. So I'm going to lose some weight.
Okay.
Yep. First one. I'm going to quit smoking.
That should be pretty easy.
Yeah.
I think you got that one in the bag. I think you'll be able to do that.
I hope so. That's a big one.
Okay.
It's really been a hindrance to my personal life.
Yeah. Can I guess your third one?
Yeah.
Are you going to cut down on beating off?
No. No.
You're going to increase it.
I am going to increase.
Stay steady.
Yeah. Okay.
Maintain.
Do like what? I think I'm at 3 times a day right now. I think I'm going to go to 4.
Wow.
I'm going to increase it to 4 times on the weekdays.
I didn't realize that you were 14.
And then on Saturdays and Sundays, I'm going to go 9.
Wow. That seems excessive.
No.
Are those your only 3 resolutions?
No, I have more.
Okay.
Yep. My fourth resolution's a biggie. Quit work completely. Not do any kind of work.
Become unemployed?
Become unemployed, yeah.
Okay.
And I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it, but I think it's going to be pretty awesome.
There's a lot of different ways you can do that.
Then I'm going to jump on welfare and then be okay. What about you, man? What about any kind of resolutions you got?
No.
Me neither. I really don't have any resolutions.
I was going to go the same route you were. I was going to be like, I'm really thinking about...
I do want to build like a tree house.
Not doing meth anymore.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. You shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
If you're doing meth out there right now, let's cut that out. That's a good resolution to have.
Yeah. Currently, I'm on a roll.
Mm-hmm.
I am currently several months past 42 years of being off of all hard drugs.
Nice. Good for you, man.
Yeah. It's tough.
That's all.
It's a struggle every day.
Yeah. I don't want to stop any hard drugs, but because I'm not addicted to anything. But if I was, meth would be number one.
Right. Well, you're like, I haven't started any yet,
right.
but I plan on it.
Yeah. And if I do, I don't plan on getting addicted. But if I do get addicted, that'll be definitely a New Year's resolution for 2023, going into 2024.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't want to step on it now.
Yeah. That's something I'm going to save up for later.
Gotcha.
Gotta make some bad decisions, to correct them in the New Year's.
Yeah. So, I was going to start the show off with this. Mm-hmm. And I'm kind of surprised, everything is going off okay so far.
Okay.
But, for the listeners that don't know, Greg and I got in a bit of a tiff today.
Yeah.
We got in a fight.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was a full-blown...
Yeah.
Yeah, fisticuffs.
It was a fight.
Yeah.
And I was really thinking, I didn't know how this show was going to go down tonight. I thought there's going to be some hard feelings.
Yeah.
Some animosity.
Right.
I thought we were going to really go at it.
Really fuck it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that we're...
You going to tell him what it was? You're just going to leave him hanging.
Well, Greg doesn't like the fact that I mentioned to him that I don't drink tap water.
Fucking bitch.
What?
You're a fucking bitch.
I just said I don't drink tap water.
I don't drink tap water because I got a fucking Brita filter.
I don't have a Brita filter.
It's a Brita filter.
Why'd you roll your R's?
Because that's how you said it to me on the...
Not,
you're like, I got a Brita filter somewhere.
First of all...
And you're like, I only drink Voss water out of fucking tall glasses.
First of all, Greg...
All right.
I don't...
Don't tell me about your Brita filter anymore.
First of all, I don't have a Brita filter. And I don't think you're supposed to roll your R's when you say it because it's not Spanish.
I don't know why you did it to me, man.
I didn't.
You're like, I got a Brita filter.
I didn't.
And I was like, what the fuck?
I don't have a Brita filter. Okay. What I said is I don't drink tap water because I don't need to.
Right.
Because I have a refrigerator.
You're like, I don't drink tap water because I'm better than everyone.
I said I don't drink fucking tap water. Like you.
I've never drinking tap water ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I grew up drinking tap water.
I have a woman here at the house that's hired just to open bottles of water.
Voss water for you.
Dump them into my mouth.
Okay.
Yeah, I just snap.
Yeah.
And I open. And she just fills up my mouth, and then I swallow. And then I don't know what she does with the...
Right.
She just is.
How does she talk? Can you tell me?
She's not allowed to.
It's all hand signals.
Yeah. She just knows I snap, and she fills my mouth with water.
And other fluids.
It's mostly just water. No, all I said is I don't drink tap water.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you're better than everyone.
No.
So built different.
I don't drink tap water because I don't need to.
Oh, right.
Because I have a refrigerator with a water tap on it.
Yeah.
And it's got happens to have a filter in it.
Oh, right.
So I drink filtered.
Did you tell me
water.
We were on a boil effect today and yesterday? The Idaho Falls, city of Idaho Falls, we went to a boil water effect.
Yeah.
For precautionary measures. They didn't even say it was like necessary. Right. Were you one of the people that bought up all the Voss water that was out there?
No, and that's so annoying to me that people do that.
Right. To buy all the Voss water before you could get some. Right.
Listen, Greg. None of the people that were in the boil order bought any Voss water.
What did they buy?
They couldn't afford it. Listen, there was plenty of Voss water to go around. Okay.
What's the other one?
And like, you don't think Fiji? I already have a pallet of it?
Got some Fiji water in here somewhere?
Yeah. Right. No, people were freaking out and like going to the stores and buying.
Do you think
all the bottled water.
Do you think they were like, since we've had an increase of like our state population's increased like so much, do you think it was a majority of like, you know, out of staters that have moved here for the first time, never experienced a boil water effect?
Yeah.
Or do you think it was like a lot of dumbass fucking Idahoans?
I think it was just a bunch of mix of dumb fucking people.
Right.
They're like, oh no, we have to.
That's the thing is like, hey, you can still drink water. Just boil it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, you don't have to go buy 17 packs of bottled water.
People were filling up carts and carts of water.
It's called a boil. Just boil it.
Yeah.
Just boil some water.
Boil some water, man.
And
you know what I didn't do this last 2 days?
What?
Boil any water.
Yeah. Well,
you know what I didn't do? Run out to the store and buy fucking pallets full of water.
Right. Yeah.
Just drink water.
Well, it's funny is, yeah, I just don't get like, so the boil order. I hate even saying it, but the boil order came in like the late afternoon yesterday.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And then it was over at noon today. They called it off at noon today. But even if it went all the way into the evening of today, like,
who's drinking that?
Who the fuck needs that much water?
Who's drinking that much water?
Yeah. Nobody drinks that much water. And you should have been at work most of the day.
Yeah.
And so by the time you got home from work, it was over. Like, you didn't need any of it.
They were just
like, we need water. This is going to last 6 months.
And even if it did last 6 months, fucking boil some water. Boil some fucking water.
And it's not like they're like, everyone, the water has Ebola in it. If a drop touches you, you're dead. You're going to turn into a Walking Dead zombie if one drop of water touches you.
And I guarantee there would be fucking zombies out there. People are like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're dumb fucks.
They're like, there was a low pressure issue. They're just as a precaution, maybe don't drink it until we say it's clean.
Yeah.
It probably never got contaminated.
Yep.
But like you said, when the shit really goes down, we're all so fucked.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to be fucked because...
We already proved it when COVID came through and the toilet paper.
Yeah. There's going to be so many mad dashes to the store to get shit, and then nobody who doesn't get there in time, they're not going to get anything.
Yeah.
There's not going to be any rationing of anything. It's going to be whoever gets there first, whoever buys the fucking most, and then... people are going to fucking raid them, you know, because they're going to get desperate.
Yeah.
You know, they're going to find out, hey, this guy has a bunch of shit. Why don't we fucking take it from him?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have guns. We all have guns, you know. It's going to be mass panic and pandemonium.
Yeah. So we actually had a weird thing happen yesterday. Before I even knew this water thing was happening.
Right.
I didn't even know it was a thing.
Right.
Until I saw something mentioned on it on Facebook today.
Right.
But last night, we went to the grocery store. We went to Walmart because I needed a bag of dog food. Our dog food was out.
Yeah.
Like, gone out. Which is my favorite when no one tells me that it's low. They just tell me when it's gone.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay. So anyway, we went to the store to get a bag of dog food, and I went around the corner to the dog food aisle.
Yeah.
And I'm not even exaggerating, bro. It was completely empty.
Really?
Fucking totally.
Wow.
Completely empty.
What happened?
Like not even one bag of dog food on the right side.
Really?
Nothing. Fucking nothing.
Wow.
The racks were completely, totally bare. The other side still had a lot of bags of dog food, but it was all the expensive stuff that no one, like $56 a bag kind of shit.
That's the kind of shit I'd buy.
Like the really expensive dog food.
But I have a small dog,
so it lasts
fucking forever.
And it wasn't, they didn't have the big bags either.
Right.
It was like a 16-pound bag for $56.
Fuck you. Jesus Christ.
Like the really expensive shit. And
you talking about that top end shit.
And so we're like, what the hell is
It's in a freezer section. You got to keep it fucking frozen. It's like half a lamb.
Yeah.
With chopped up people in it.
There's
it's good for your dog's fucking fur.
Yeah. There's one
the veterinarians recommend this breed eats real humans.
Made with real bits of circumcisions.
From Jewish kids.
Yeah. So there's several people in the aisle with us. Like, I remember it was kind of funny. I came around the corner by myself, and I was like, holy shit. Like, I said that out loud. Right. And there's like a couple standing there like, I know, what the hell's going on? Right. What the fuck is this? It was,
yeah, what the fuck's wrong with your face?
I was like, I was talking about your face, your wife's face. Jesus. But this dog food thing too, right?
Yeah.
It was weird, man. It was a shocker to see it that empty. It was like, right. What the hell?
Yeah.
And so we're like, do we fucking try to go to like Costco and see if they have what we need, or do we? I didn't know what to do. So I found a bag that wasn't like extremely expensive,
right,
and too small, and so I got a bag that'll probably last us like 3 days.
Okay, so
just
you switched up the food.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any kind of problems yet?
No repercussions yet.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. But it was also like a much higher quality brand than we usually buy.
Right. So we switched up. I think because my wife bought some dog food recently because we were running low as well.
Yeah.
And I feel like it was different a little bit because she got like.
Sometimes it fucks with
them. They're like
funny.
stomach.
Have you ever read
the
back of the bag?
Mm-mm.
Have you ever read the back of the bag that says like if you're switching food, how you're supposed to do it? It's like mix 1 cup of the new food with the old. Like for like 4 days, you're supposed to like slowly mix them then switch to the other one.
Right.
Like I've never
done
any of that shit. It's like, oh, we got this kind now.
You know what we usually do, to be honest, is we'll buy like 4 different kinds of food and we'll just throw them all in a huge tote together.
Oh yeah, it's just
it's all just a bunch of different shit in there. So yeah, maybe it works that way too. Yeah, but she was like waking me up like one night. That was like she woke us up like 4 different times to go outside to go shit. I was like, God damn.
Your wife?
Yeah, I always put her outside. I'm like, God damn, babe.
She wakes you up in the middle of the night. And
she's like, I go to shit again. I was like, oh,
go outside.
Go outside. She's just out there shitting in it.
She's just walking
in the snow. She's like,
she's all looking at you, like making eye contact while she's shitting. And so awkward.
I'm like, hey, hurry up. I'm cold. Come back inside.
I don't need you scratching on the door.
Oh, shit. Yeah. You gotta make her sleep on the dog bed. Go sleep on the dog bed.
Because you switched your diet up.
Yeah. Yeah, but so she woke us up for like 1,000 times a couple nights in a row. I'm like, fuck. That always sucks because then you're like, wake up in the morning, you're like still tired because you woke up a million fucking different times in the night.
Yeah.
I'm like, this fucking sucks.
So we don't have plans for this weekend, but one of the big plans is to see if we can find our regular dog food.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Kind of fucking sucks.
Yeah.
So we took a couple of the dogs to the vet this week.
How are they doing?
Oh, they're doing fine, but
Maya's getting old. They say she's geriatric as fuck again.
I didn't take her to the vet.
Right.
Because I don't think I could take that again.
Right.
No, we took the puppy. He had to go in to get his his shots.
Oh, right.
And then we took our other wiener dog in. And
they're both doing good?
Yeah, it went well.
Nice.
She has to go back in for a dental check. They might have to do some dental.
That shit's expensive.
That's where I was going. That's where I was going with this.
Dental shit is expensive. We paid for that like once. And it was like fucking $400.
Yeah.
And I was like, wasn't expecting it. And then when I saw, they charged us like $400 for that. And I was like, fuck, dude, we can't really like afford that right now.
That's what I was going to say. We took the 2 pups at the same time. And it was like, for one of them, it was just to like get caught up on vaccines and then just have sort of a general checkup. And for the puppy, it was to get the boosters and stuff, right? And I was thinking, it can't be that much.
Right.
So we got up to the counter and they're like, $189. And I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Right.
And then they're like, we should probably book Zoe in to come do a dental thing. And they gave us a quote.
Yeah.
And they give you like a high and a low.
Yeah.
Like if they only have to do the minimum stuff, it'll only be this. But if they have to do like, it'll be this.
Yeah.
And it ranged from $350 to $660.
Ooh,
so that's the range.
Yeah.
It's like, it could be
in
there. I'm like, oh, wow. Cool.
Yep. That's how they start making their money. All this dental shit. Yeah. Like, fuck you.
Yeah. I've had a lot of dogs and I've never taken them to the vet for any dental stuff at all.
And it's just a fucking ripoff.
Yeah.
I'm not taking my dog to a fucking dentist. Like, fuck you. Like, I love my dog, don't get me wrong, but there's some things like dogs aren't going to the dentist in the wild, you know? It just doesn't happen.
Yeah. They just lose their teeth. And
they just, that's good. That's what they do.
Or the gum disease gives them a heart attack and they die naturally.
Yeah. Whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I can't afford it. It's too much money.
Yeah. It's a lot.
Yeah. To consistently go there and like, gotta get my dog's teeth checked. Oh, well, it's another $400 this month. Fuck. Because they're not like brushing their teeth every day.
Yeah.
Are you brushing your dog's teeth every day?
No.
You're supposed to.
Yeah. We do brush our teeth. But
I'm sure you do. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll be making an appointment. No, they did say that there was a couple of problem areas. Right.
They're going to take a good hammer and a chisel. Yeah. They're just going to pop them bitches out real quick.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yep.
You could do that at home.
That's true.
To get a crowbar.
That's true.
It's fucking...
Have you ever tried to do anything like trim nails or do anything like that to a small dog?
Nope.
Somehow, the small, tiny dogs turn into like Hercules. And they're like... somehow, you think, they're little. I can easily overpower them and just fucking... No.
You ever wake up and they're standing on your chest at night? You're like, I'm going to fucking kill you tonight. What? Am I dreaming?
They're all clipping your toenails. Somehow, though, the smallest dogs, dude, are the hardest to do like that little shit to.
Have you seen the videos on TikTok where they're like clipping the dog's toenails and they're like, yeah. But then as soon as they go, they're all like fine.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Yeah. This is growling. Like, I couldn't fucking even be near you, dude. Like, if you're doing that, I'm like, nah, I'm all right. I don't want to get bit.
We used to have a Chihuahua like that.
Yeah.
Like, you couldn't do anything to him. He sounded like he was like a rabid wolf. It's like, you actually couldn't hurt me if you wanted to.
Yeah. Fucking Chihuahuas are psychopaths anyway.
Yeah. So, Greg, have you ever had that thing happen to you where you're like think of something that you haven't thought of in a long time?
Yeah.
Like something completely randomly. And then like...
It always happens at 3 a.m. in the morning when you're trying to sleep.
Yeah.
And then you wake up and you're like, oh, yeah.
I mean, like, have you ever like done something or thought of something that you haven't thought of in a million years? And then all of a sudden, like, there's a commercial for it. Or like you think of a song you haven't heard of in forever, and then all of a sudden the song is on. Something weird like that.
Yeah.
I had something like that really weird happen to me this morning.
What?
Yeah.
What was it?
No, it was yesterday morning. I was I was driving to work yesterday morning, and it's like 4 o'clock in the morning, super early. And in my car, I have XM radio.
Good old XM.
Yeah. So, and I usually stick.
How much you pay for that?
That's a whole nother story. But it's pretty cheap.
Okay. Well, anyway, go on.
It's pretty cheap.
Right.
We can put a pin in that if you want. We can get to that. So I'm listening to XM radio on the way to work, and I have like 2 channels that I listen to.
Right.
Like
EDM.
It's just my favorite shit. Yeah. Yes.
And old school techno.
No. Honky tonk country.
Right.
Like the honky tonk shit.
Yeah. The old shit. Yeah.
The honky tonk.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I back and forth.
Right. Between the two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I was like, you know what? For some reason, I had this thought while I was driving to work. I'm like, there's like hundreds of channels on here.
Yeah.
And I listened to 2 of them.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm just going to scroll through and like just check it out. Check out the lineup. You know, there's like a whole slew of like just comedy channels.
Yeah.
They just stand up, and there's a lot of sports stuff. Like just a news channels. There's so much.
Right.
So I'm like, I'm going to start at 1 and just kind of scroll through one station at a time.
Right.
Sort of check out what's out there. And it goes like top 40 hits and 80s and 90s and 2000s and blah, blah, blah. There's one called TikTok Radio.
Really?
It's all the songs from TikTok that are popular. Anyway, so I keep going, and there's like a Bruce Springsteen channel. And there's like a fucking U2 channel.
Right.
Where it must just play their whole shit, right?
Right.
And I keep going, and then I notice that there's one called the Beatles. There's a Beatles channel.
Yeah.
Fucking Beatles. And so I'm like, I'm going to stop here for a second.
No.
And I'm just going to, because I don't listen to the Beatles songs.
Thank God.
Because fuck the Beatles.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't listen to the Beatles.
Right.
But I also don't know like a lot of Beatles. Right. I just don't like everything I've heard.
Right.
So I'm like, I'm going to stop and see what happens. So I stop, and a Beatles song
obviously
is playing.
Right.
This Beatles song, hold on, I wrote this down because I knew I wasn't going to remember the name of it.
Right.
Oh, okay, sorry. So a Beatles song was playing, and is a song called Norwegian Wood.
Yeah. Okay.
I've never heard of that.
Right.
I've never heard of it.
Me
I've
neither.
never knew. If someone was like, yeah, have you heard Norwegian Wood?
I bet a lot of Norwegians have.
I'd be like, huh, no. I have no idea what the
Right.
fuck that is.
Right.
Anyway, there's a Beatles song called Norwegian Wood.
Yeah.
And then I saw it came up on the screen before I was like listening to it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, I'm going to check out Norwegian Wood for a minute.
As you should.
Yeah. Just to, feel it out.
Of
Maybe
course.
I'll find a Beatles song that I love.
Always
got to
might
be
fill out.
Norwegian Wood.
You got to fill out the Norwegian Wood. You
Yeah.
got to fill it out.
So I listened to Norwegian Wood for a few minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And it was fucking horrible.
Of course.
I was like, wow, this is garbage.
Right.
This sucks. Okay, anyway, I checked out Norwegian Wood. I promptly switched channels and moved on.
Okay.
Moved on with my life, forgot all about it. About an hour and a half later, I'm at work, and I'm like 45 minutes into my work day. I'm going.
Okay.
I'm working. I'm listening. Every morning, my first podcast I listen to is Adam Carolla's show.
Right.
Because it's a daily podcast.
Okay.
I'm listening to Adam Carolla, and he's talking to somebody. He's doing an interview. And they start talking about the Beatles.
Oh.
Remember, I've never heard of the song Norwegian Wood.
Right.
Ever in my life.
Okay.
And then randomly, an hour later, whatever it is, Adam Carolla and his guests start talking about the Beatles. And they're doing some music thing. I don't remember what they're doing. And he fucking brings up Norwegian Wood by the Beatles.
What?
Yeah. And they started playing it on the show.
Yeah.
And they're talking about it. I don't remember what the context was, but they started talking about Norwegian Wood by the Beatles. And they started playing it. And I was like, what the fuck? How the fuck did that just happen?
Yeah.
Like, I've never even heard of that song in my life.
Right.
Until this morning when I randomly
and now I've heard it
stopped
twice
on it, and I've heard it twice in an hour.
That is fucking weird as fuck. It's weird how that shit happens, huh?
Yeah.
But were they saying it's like dog shit, or were they liking it?
I don't even remember what they were talking about.
Right. Holy shit, man.
Yeah. Kind of fucking weird.
That is kind of fucking weird. It's like a little... I don't even know what you call that.
I don't either.
Because I was going to say deja vu,
not,
but
yeah,
it's
I was going to say it's not deja vu.
It's just like a weird fucking...
coincidence.
Yeah. That is it. I guess the weirdest thing it could be is a coincidence.
Yeah.
It's not like some supernatural shit.
There's got to be some kind of word for it.
Yeah, coincidence. Yeah, we already.
I mean, I was saying there has to be like something else.
Oh yeah, like some supernatural shit.
Something else. Yeah. Some other word. I mean.
Right.
Anyway,
so you got a big night ahead of you, man.
I do.
Yeah, you're gonna try your sleep guard tonight.
Oh.
Yeah. Gonna cut back on your snoring.
I might not do that today.
What? Why not?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe I will.
I mean, you definitely should try it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to hear what happens.
The results.
Yeah. Call me up tomorrow.
You'll have to call my wife and be like, well, how was the snoring situation?
Right. And she'll just like go off on a tangent.
Yeah.
She's like, I fucking hate him. I drowned him in the pool. What pool? The Ammon pool.
Oh, wow.
Wow. I was like, oh, well, that got dark quick.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to have to call the cops and report murder, but...
That's first degree.
Yeah. Sorry.
Our 10-year-old tonight was like, was it him? One of the kids today was like, what's the difference between first and second degree murder?
Right. What is the difference?
Why are you asking me?
Yeah. First is premeditated?
Yeah, like first degree is like you planning on it.
Right.
It's not in the heat of the moment.
That's what second is, right?
Yeah.
What's third? Like accident?
Maybe like an accident. Mm-hmm. Running someone over with your car on accident or something.
Oh, right.
I'm guessing. I don't know.
And then second degree is like in the moment.
Yeah, like a crime of passion.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't planning on it, just kind of happened.
Yeah, she's cheating on me, and I went into a blind rage. Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah.
Damn. Look at us being all law students over here.
Yeah, we're figuring it out. It's all the true crime I listen to.
Oh, yeah. That's all I listen to.
Yeah.
Nonstop. It's just true crime.
Right.
Podcasts. It's crazy.
Yep. All right. Well, bro, I think the time has come.
Play it up, dude.
I think we ought to get to it.
Do it.
Sticks and stones don't break my back. Words never hurt.
That's true. It's true.
Maybe I should push the right button.
Yeah.
Now on the Jeff and Craig podcast, it's time for the Urban Dictionary Phrase of the Week.
And as always, the Urban Dictionary Phrase of the Week is brought to you by Let's Get Roasted Coffee.
Let's Get Roasted Coffee. Probably the best coffee in Idaho Falls.
Probably.
Let alone the state of Idaho.
Yeah. It's lgrcoffee.com.
Yep.
Get on there, place your order. You can set it up for delivery on whatever schedule fits your fancy, however often you want it delivered to your door.
Hand delivered by the man himself.
Yeah. If you're local, it will be hand delivered to your door.
Yes, sir.
And you'll get a sneaky little Facebook message that says, your coffee's here. And he runs off.
He's like a little coffee demon.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know what? I welcome him.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Every time.
He's the best, dude. I have plenty of coffee thanks to him.
Yeah. I currently have now the K-Cups and the bagged coffee.
Ooh.
Pre-ground.
Oh.
The thing I love about it is it's air roasted. It's not drum roasted like all the other bullshit you get from the grocery stores.
And it's fresh. So fresh.
It's not roasted until you order it. So it's only a few days old when it hits your gullet.
Yep.
Instead of that shit you get from the grocery store that who knows how many months or years ago it was ground up.
Probably like years.
Roasted.
Yeah.
Put in some vacuum
Folgers in your cup from like a decade ago.
Container.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, we got some drum roasted coffee in here from fucking Argentina in 1984.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We found it in a warehouse. This LGR coffee, I love it because you can smell it through the packaging. Like
even the K-Cups.
It lights up your whole house.
You never fucking smell a K-Cup through anything you buy from the store. You're not gonna. It just smells like plastic. You get one of the K-Cups from fucking Let's Get Roasted Coffee. You could smell it through the box, it's so good.
Yep.
So good.
So if you go to the website and place an order or sign up for a subscription, you can do either.
Yep.
Make sure you use the promo code Jeff and Greg at checkout. It's just all spelled out, Jeff and Greg.
Definitely.
For 10% off your order.
Do it.
And that even includes the merch and the other stuff.
He has sweaters, mugs, everything.
Hoodies, coffee mugs, everything.
Beanies.
Yeah.
He does all kinds of shit.
Rubbers, butt plugs, pop sockets.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I call my rubbers.
Pop sockets. Me too.
Oh, yeah.
All right, man. Well, while I search up these urban dictionaries you sent me, why don't you tell everybody how to get prepped and ready?
Check it out here. So it's a new year, so kick up your feet, maybe you're watching like the New Year's Eve football game from a few nights ago that you haven't watched. And I'm going to tell you who won, but you won't like it. So kick up your feet. Ignore my predictions of who won. I don't even remember who played. I think it was like the Oakland A's and the Hornets.
Yeah, those are both two football teams for sure.
I think the Hornets won.
Both those teams are definitely the same sport.
Yeah.
That definitely one is not baseball and one is not basketball.
Right. I think, they're both football, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So there was a total of 4 goals and,
And one slam dunk.
One slam dunk, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, kick up your feet. Whatever you're doing. God damn it.
What? It's okay. We can move on.
Good.
We get the gist of it.
Just kick up your fucking feet.
So
all right?
these are New Year's themed.
Right.
The first one is called the New Year's Cock Swirl.
Oh shit.
The New Year's Cock Swirl. This is an extraordinary sexual feat done on the eve of New Year's. Mm-hmm. A female is bent over near a fireplace.
That sounds good.
In front of a bay window inside of a 2-story home.
Woo! Hell yeah.
A naked male climbs the roof of the property and secures a makeshift rope out of Christmas lights to a nearby tree.
Okay, this is sounding dangerous.
The New Year's countdown begins. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Right.
At exactly the strike of midnight, the male lets out a roar before obtaining a gargantuan-sized boner. Swings down towards the window, breaks through the window with his erect penis, scrapes his cock against the nearby Christmas tree before igniting his pubes on fire.
Ouch.
Does a 360 can opener and slams his cock into the woman's ass while thrusting at the same frequency of a hummingbird flapping its wings.
What?
First done by George Foreman out of the frustration in 1974 when he lost his undefeated record to Muhammad Ali.
Right.
Fortunately, as of 2014, this sexual feat has been banned in 49 states, leaving Little Rock, Arkansas as the only legal place for this to be performed.
Damn. Well, we're in the wrong state, man.
Yeah.
Well, if you're living in Little Rock, Arkansas, if you're not trying this cock swirl move, then you're really missing out.
Yeah, I hope you at least attempted to pull this off.
Now that you read that, it sounds like we've done this one before.
I think we have.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's all right.
We can recycle it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about halfway through it, and I was like, I feel like I've read this one.
Yeah, I felt like we did this one before.
Yeah, that's all right. All right.
Whoa, what's that? What was that?
The next and last one is just simply called the Happy New Year.
Yeah.
The Happy New Year is the celebratory point of when a guy pulls his penis out of a vagina, shoots his load all over, and shouts Happy New Year. That's one way to celebrate.
I think that's like pretty basic, and I feel like 90% of Americans celebrate that way.
90%. It seems a tad high to me, but you may be onto something.
I might be a little high on that. It's probably more like 20. It's probably more like 2%.
Yeah,
2%. Let's go. Let's be real.
Let's say 4, just to be safe.
There's some extremists out there.
Yeah.
Anyway, man, it feels good to be back in the studio after missing a week. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it does.
Growing out this glorious beard, as you can see.
Did you start that today?
Yes. Started it this week, actually. But I trimmed it. Trimmed it up.
Good.
Got the edges a little bit.
By next week, there'll be some stuff there.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm excited.
I'll be able to tell from a distance. That's what I mean.
Can you tell right now?
No. I think it's mostly because of the color change that you've gone through.
Oh, right.
And the lighting.
I bet it's the lighting.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I think we're good.
My beard isn't as dark as it was, if that's what you mean.
Right. There's a little more salt than pepper.
Yeah.
Nowadays.
It's more salt than peps.
Yeah.
It's okay though.
It's all right.
Every once in a while,
we're all changing, man.
Every once in a while, I'll catch a little hint of red and some black in there.
Mm.
Not very much though.
The red is just one of mine in there, tangled in.
No, I used to have a little bit of red in mine. Not much, but
you know that's pretty common. Most people when they grow a beard out, it's like got a lot of red in it, even if they're not a red-headed person.
Yeah.
My dad, he grew out a beard once. I remember my whole childhood.
Right.
And it was red as fuck, and he was like blonde.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just like
that is crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting, right?
Yeah.
Wonder why that is.
I don't know.
Pretty cool though.
Anyway, man, I think we pulled it off tonight. Episode 213 in the bag.
213 of the new year.
Yeah.
2023. Here we come, baby.
Here we come.
I'm gonna fucking be coming all over this year. Yeah. Everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, I'm coming to work.
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming to the podcast.
Right.
Coming to the grocery store.
You're like, that's really the only two things I do.
Yeah. That really is the only two things. But it's all right.
Yeah. It's all good, man.
New come for a new year.
Yeah. All right. Let's... I'm going to shut it down right there.
Right. Perfect.
Yeah. We're going to close it out with our ad from Arts Muffler.
Right. Play
One
it
of our proud sponsors.
Dude, we love Arts Muffler.
Hell yeah. So until next week, I'm Jeff.
And I'm Greg.
And we out, bitch.
Real talk, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Hey, what?
Fuck Blake.
Fuck that bitch. Yeah.
Here we go.
All right.
This and every episode of the Jeff and Greg podcast is brought to you by Arts Muffler and Repair Center, your home for complete car care since 1952. They do much more than exhaust systems. Trust Arts Muffler for all your front-end repairs, diesel systems, oil change and maintenance, performance kits, catalytic converters, diagnostics, heating and cooling systems, brakes, and so much more. Call for an appointment at 208-522-3722. That's Arts Muffler and Repair Center. Once again, that's 208-522-3722. Oh yeah, and they do broken bolt removal also.